We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On first down, right back to Harris. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They go play action with Wilson. His fullback releasing. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Here we go, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Dolphins first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. They get 15 on that game. First down, Miami.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Miami.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. Strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. That goes for 58. Friday. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So Kittle comes in motion. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Spot that. Hey, 0.
On 2nd down, Russ hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
14. Screen.
Again, Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
CD on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll send a tight end in motion. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll take this to about the 28. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Still got it, 4 down, 4 down. Still got it, 4 down, 14. Zebra. Alert. Gun cut.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. A huge play just before the half. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Hey guys, listen.
Slot man in motion left. On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
All go special. All go special. Jump right. Go. Body.
They motion the slot man left.
Right.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of the fullback. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Cup 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. CD on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, 0. 95.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll send this one deep for Ogunje. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Hot 70.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. That is hard. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 34. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game.
Come on.
Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ready up.
Here's 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their third quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Fight. Hold up.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Zebra. Fight. Spot that. Fight.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Got it. Hey. Got it.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back within 6. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9.
Ready,
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by McCaffrey.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
Dragon 60.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Rig alert. 19 Lions.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Miami. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He'll look to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. CD on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. A tight end in motion now. They'll give it to Harris again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one, and I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind, but I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. And his first pass falls incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Bouncing football. Oh, Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
He rolls to his right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. That's complete, David Njoku. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made by Austin. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. That one complete to Njoku. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. They'll throw it again. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the the Saints will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Wilson airing it out to start. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Back to the well again. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, it's Wilson. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get another...
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now, faking the give. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. The second down throw is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Pass complete to Neighbors. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now give up the middle. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taken in by Gesicki. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 13. Back to the air one more time. He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Wilson. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man running with them, and they connect. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's into the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple of offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense, an old saying is, make them snap it again.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Space to run. Inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Tyreek now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's taken down on what should be The final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll give on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 1st and 10. Yeah. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now, faking the give. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Jones now on the return. We'll get across the 20. Mark him at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action now. Wilson. This one caught by Chase. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now Russ. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Saints. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in.
He is in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Miami. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jones now on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all...
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Jones blinking from the contact. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And got his man complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A huge play there right off the bat. 56 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big play.
What's that?
On play action, Allen rolling to his right. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They go play action with Griffin. He finds Austin complete. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here now, 2nd and 4.
19 shots. Come on.
Up the middle they go. It's Austin. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go in the quarterback sneak. Now he's going to bring up 4th down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Here's Griffin to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Austin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Griffin. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Play action. It's Griffin. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Griffin. Completes it to Austin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Austin.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Escaping the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
But now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
They go play action. Griffin, he'll buy some time right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
All 52. Alert!
They'll run. Here's Devon Acham.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Middle.
Here's Allen to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now Allen. Pass complete right side to Bowers. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Now Allen again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. George Kittle as the first half is winding down.
And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Come on.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And that is taken in by Njoku. And running with power here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat.
Griffin being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
To throw is RG3. He finds his man complete. It's Austin.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's Griffin. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into half.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And off we go from Las Vegas. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Minshew going to look to throw it right away.
Dancing to his left.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Minshew sets to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin out to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. David Njoku. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins are on the board first here in Vegas.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll run it with the 85 MVP, Marcus Allen. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Pat Tillman, the legend, in on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Flushed, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Here's Minshew. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, Minshew. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready, set.
Play action. It's Griffin. And he finds Austin complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They go play action. Griffin.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Second and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
Come on, come on.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Here's Griffin.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw it. Minshew.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a 1st down to open the drive.
Now Minshew. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a first down.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. It'll be Minshew again. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd and 10, Minshew. That one complete to Okoye. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Back to throw again. Being chased at, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. J.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now back to throw.
Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott.
And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Play action. Now Griffin.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
To throw is RG3.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Griffin. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taken from just outside the 30. That's a 49-yard punt. 8, though, on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Minshew sets to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He completes it to Julio Jones. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Now it's Griffin. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Griffin. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw again is Griffin. Steps away to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here's Minshew. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys in the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Get it.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready up. Cowboy 80. Here we go.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
And he's going to have a Dolphins first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Let's go now.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Ready, break.
2nd and a yard.
70 Lions. Let's go.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. He is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Second down. Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. Another catch on the drive, this one for 13 yards, and another 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner. Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field. So the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense, old saying is, make them snap it again.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. He keeps it himself. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It is a big play on 1st down. 38 yards.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That caught by Davis. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Has a touchdown. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the visitors move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
19 Lions. Ready. Dragon 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here we go. Strike.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Yeah. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in for the score. Point after try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the visitors move out to a 21-3 advantage. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Okay, ready? Go! Check out!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the ready. Viking 18. Hut, hut.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Ready, ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design,
come on.
Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started.
And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is RG3. He finds Austin complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Ready?
Now it's Griffin.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Chapter 11, chapter 11. Go.
They go play action with Griffin.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action. Griffin. Looking sideline, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Ready, check.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw again is Griffin. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Griffin.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Allen.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Barber here, right side.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Allen now looks to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give, running right, Barber. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Allen going to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen, letting one go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Ready? Top row 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Griffin to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 11. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now Allen. This one deep for Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Complete. It's Johnson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Now Allen.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, Wilson.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
Now Allen to try again after the pick six.
We'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU.
It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Up the middle they go with Barber. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. Elam able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To the air, Allen. Barber loses it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room, a turnover on the opening drive of this third quarter.
I like your identification there, because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball, let's go down and score, put some points on the board and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely not how they saw it at halftime.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On first down, Austin.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 6.
Now it's Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This inside the 30. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Play action. Now Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Griffin. He finds Austin complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Play action. It's Griffin. That is caught by McCaffrey for a Dolphins touchdown. And McCaffrey from 13 yards out.
And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. Calvin Johnson, 73 yards. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Griffin. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
18
Once again, Griffin. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good,
But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd down. Here's Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, and how important could that play be in determining a winner here? That moves the ball all the way to the other side of the field, and now you're one completion away from at least getting into field goal range to tie things up. But with the time remaining, they've still got a shot to win this as well.
And down to the 41. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Going up top. And this is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing. We've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
They go play action here. That's complete, David Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
19 tight. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Throw reeled in by Njoku. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Ready? 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. Go.
From the red zone now. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Set.
He's going to throw this one. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Wilson now off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. They give it to him again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, boys.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Okay, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up.
19 Lions. 2.
Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. And the handoff up the gut. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Ross off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Simple dive up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Steelers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. From the 38. He's on the move. Throw caught at the 6. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go.
Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. This finds Austin complete. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw here on 1st down. That one complete to Njoku. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working inside the red zone. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him. Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Touch 50.
Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. That one's caught along the left sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Ross is cooking again. This one's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.